social media has become an increasing cybersecurity risk. So how can you protect your data, information, and your privacy? I will share with you in this video some tips and strategies to help you to be protected. So come and watch. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to this channel, please consider to subscribe. In this video, we'll talk about social media security and privacy. As you know, there is a lot of threats, cyber security attacks, and some of the attacks are targeting the social media because it's a rich environment that they can get some information about you and then to start from there. One of the things that you need to know that there is no one step or action that you can do to say that I am secure or protected. You need to do several steps, several actions, and to be aware of different kinds of attacks and how to face each of these attacks. So in this video, I'll share with you some tips and strategies to help you to be more secure and to be environment. And this environment is unsecure by default. So you need to take that into consideration. So based on that, you need to limit the information that you have, your private and your personal information on the social media. One of the things that the attackers are doing is by gathering some information about you and then they can guess your password. So one of the things to retrieve a password, you can say that I forgot my password. You can access your website, and then you can request an update or change your password, or you can say at least forget my password, and then they will ask you, or the website will ask you that social media, let's say Facebook or other social media platforms, they will ask you some questions, and based on these questions they will identify you. So one of the questions, let's say, what is your pet name? So if you posted that on your social media, then this is one of the answers that is available, right? So that's why you need to be careful. Other question these are some security questions to retrieve your password. What is your neighborhood? If you posted what's the name of your neighborhood when you were a child, then this is another answer. So from that they can gather the information, can guess your password, and this is how it's become available for them. So regardless of you are using a strong password and following some strategies, but this is another avenue that they can follow, right? So be sure to limit the personal information. Number two, you need to use a strong password, right? And the password must be at least 15 characters. And this can be included upper letter characters, lower letter characters, in addition to special characters and even digits. So combination of those will be a stronger password that you need to work on. The third thing that I want to share with you is that you need to check the privacy settings on your platform. So if you are using, let's say, Facebook or Twitter or even YouTube, you need to go and check the settings, and from there you can just change the settings to make it private. And one of the security principles is to change the default settings. This is the very basic thing that you need to do. And in the future and the coming weeks, I will cover some of these platforms and how to make and change these settings to make it more secure and more robust. Tip number 4. So in this thing that I want to tell you that you need to be careful when you are using some public computers, let's say the computer at the libraries, at the coffee shops, or even at any public space. So if you logged in to one of your platforms, social media platforms, you need to make sure to log out after you are done. So some people are forgetting to log out, and this will be an open door, and this will be one of the risks that you might face. So remember to sign out. Tip number 5, you need to use an antivirus to help you to protect your system from the viruses, from malware, and other harmful applications. So this is one of the basics, one of the fundamentals of security you need. And here I will share with you a good thing. How you get your antivirus, how much you pay for that. Write down in the comments below what is the antivirus that you are using and how much you are paying for it. I will tell you now, there is some antivirus application that you can do for free without paying anything. One of the things, if you are a customer of, let's say, one of the banks, so some of the banks are providing you with a free antivirus. So go to your bank website and check there. Some of the internet service provider as well, they are providing you with a free antivirus. And I am using the free one, which is a strong one, and others are paying for it. Because you are a customer of those services, then you can get one for free. So go and check and write in the comments below if you get that for free. Tip number 5, you need to enable the multi-factor authentication. So what is the multi-factor authentication? You can turn it on your phone if you are using your phone, and you can even do it on your computer. And with multi-factor authentication, here you have two keys to get into your system. This will be happening in case that you are logging to a computer for the first time, or you are using a browser for the first time, or a mobile phone for the first time. Then you need to enter your password, and there is a code that will be sent to your device, to your smartphone or to your phone. They will text you or send it by email, and this is a code that you can enter, and then you will be able to access your system. So there are 2 keys in this case. So do that. This is a good one and will help you a lot. The last tip here today, if you are using some hotspots, public hotspots, so be careful with that. There is some kind of attack which is known as evil twin. What is evil twin? Evil twin is there is another access point that is similar to the actual one. Let's say you are going to a coffee shop and you want to connect to their Wi-Fi. So the attacker is trying to do the same access point. They will bring their own access point and they will name it exactly the same SSID as the coffee shop Wi-Fi name, and will use the same password, and that will trick you, and then you will connect to them instead of connecting to the actual one or to the real one. So in this case, the attacker is trying to use an access point with a stronger frequency that can cover and can give you the stronger signal, and then you will be connected to that point. And from there, if you are trying to access some accounts, your social media accounts, or even your bank account, this will be transferred right away to the attacker computer. And make sure to turn off the option on your phone which is auto join. So disable the auto join option. With auto join, that this will be connected right away to the hotspot without asking. Okay, so make sure to turn this off. The coming videos in the coming weeks will cover more about cybersecurity threats, and the countermeasures that you can do to protect yourself. So remember to subscribe, like this video, and share with friends. Thank you, and see you next week. Bye.